Salutations and greetings once again. It's me, Dr. Cyneric, your old doctor pal. How are you feeling? Really? Oh well, thank you for letting me know. Well, I've got a surprise for you. Look, it's a little watch on a chain. Isn't it a nice little watch? A small clock dangling by this chain between my fingers. Perhaps you would like to look at it. It's quite shiny after all. Quite shiny, isn't it? Very shiny. It's rocking left and right. Slowly, gently, very gently indeed. Perhaps you'd like to keep looking at it. Very, very softly. Your eyes are going left to right. Left to right. Over and over again. Paying attention to the little clock, the big hand, and the small hand, watching it rock to and fro, waving right in front of you, ever so softly and ever so gently, and you're about to fall into a trance. Fall into a trance, a relaxed headspace, nothing to make you feel out of place or stressed out or anything like that. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, well, looks like I've just managed to hypnotize you. I probably should have told you before doing that. We are currently in... well, I'm not really sure where we are. We're in a rather thick amount of fog. Purple fog. I like purple. But still, I'm not entirely sure where I took you when I travelled through the usual means of transport and brought you in your big comfy bed with me. And, well, hopefully we can get back to your usual room right after I try this little experiment. But don't worry, it's all safe. I wanted to have a crack at hypnotizing you with a watch, with a little clock attached to a chain, because I've not tried that yet, but I want to see if that helps with your mood and your stress levels. So let me keep trying to keep your attention on the watch. You're still under my control. Still under my control. But all will be well, because I'm here to help you and support you. That's what your old pal Dr. Cyneric loves to do the most. It's to help and support you. Isn't this a fascinating little watch I've got? A fascinating little clock. All the numbers are written in Roman numerals, and it's made of, well, I assume probably steel and iron, but it looks silver though, so you never know. There could be a little bit of valuable silver in it. Well, probably not. I managed to purchase it from a gift shop somewhere. But that's not the point. The point is, it's most powerful when used to hypnotize. So, let's ask you a few questions while I've got you under my spell. Alright then, so, question 1. Do you feel stressed? More stressed or less stressed while you're being hypnotized by me? Just say more, less, or the same. Okay then, let's quickly make a note of that. Alright, right, still watching the clock, still watching the watch. That's still waving my finger. It's a little difficult to write while trying to wave the watch, so I apologize for that. Oh, well, you're hypnotized anyway, so I'm sure you're fine with it. Question 2. How is your headspace? Are you feeling good, bad, or same as before? Is there an improvement in your mood? Or maybe you've felt a bit worse after being hypnotized, or maybe the same. Either way, please tell me, how was your headspace, and how was your headspace before? Oh, I see. Alright then, let's quickly write that down. There we go. And of course, the watch is still waving to and fro. You are still under my control. Still being hypnotized. To and fro, waving it around while I try to find the other question. Let me just quickly check my notes while I'm waving this around. Cheese, egg, milk, bird seeds. That's not a batch of questions, that's a shopping list. Ignore that. That was just me reciting some shopping. What is the question? Oh, here it is. The next question for me to ask you. Do you feel safe within my presence? Or better yet, because you're hypnotized, are you feeling safer or in more danger in my usual presence? Or maybe the same as before? What do you say? Safer, less safe, or the same as usual? Really? Alright then, well, let me just quickly scribble that down. Yeah, there we go. And of course, the little watch, the little clock is still attracting your attention, as it should be, and I certainly hope you're still looking at it. I just made a little doodle there, that's not a question either. Oh, there we go. Another question here. Who is the coolest and most brilliant doctor out there? Is it A, Dr. Cyneric, B, Dr. Cyneric, or C, good old Dr. Cyneric? Now choose carefully. I'm sure I know what the answer is. But by all means, take all the time you need. Who do you think is the coolest doctor out there? Thank you. Okay, I admit that's not a real question. I just wanted to make sure that you think I'm, well, as people say these days, cool. And I'm glad to hear that. Okay, the real question, I'll stop being so silly. just can't help myself sometimes. I like a little joke here and there. Anyway, since you're currently hypnotized under my spell, how much do you remember of our last encounter? Do you remember all of it right now? Do you remember none of it? Do you remember less of it? Or about the same as before? Do tell. Oh, I see. Thank you for letting me know. It was a bit of a strange little turn of events when I paid you a visit, transformed into a bird. That was rather peculiar indeed, though I did spill the beans about my means of travel. But hopefully we can just erase that part of the stories I was sharing from your memory. It's nothing against you in any capacity. It's just to make sure that no one else is kind of trying this, because it can be dangerous, especially without a guide like Dr. Cyneric helping you along, keeping you safe, of course. So let's try that then. Watching the little clock in my hands, you will forget all about it. All about those stories I told you about me traveling around through different dimensions trials, the same ones that I take you through. You shall forget all about that gold in detail, and you will make no mention of it next time we meet. Unless I mention it's by accident, in which case you'll probably remember it, regardless of the hypnosis. But, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right then. Well, I believe that I have everything in order here with these little notes. Thank you. Thank you once again. So, how would you like for me to use my little hypnosis powers to remove all the stress from your body and then help you go to sleep? How does that sound? Yeah, it does sound good. All right then, let's make it happen. Now, just take a deep breath and get comfy in your bed while still looking at this little watch in my hands, this lovely little pocket watch, as it's rocking to and fro like a pendulum in a clock, a shiny silver pendulum attached to many small chains, creating a long, well, it's not that long, but a reasonably sizable chain. What would you call the bits of a chain? Would you call them ropes? Would you call them mini chains? Are they circles? Is a chain a collection of these things, or can you call a single part of the chain? I'm sorry, my memories. Sorry, my head's kind of spiraling in different directions. Still watching the watch, still watching the pocket watch. And all your worries and fears, all the stress will dissipate from you, melt out of your body. It won't make a mess, don't worry. It's not going to literally melt out, because that'll stain the blankets with all the stress and bad stuff, and, well, you'll have to put that in the washing machine. But anyway, all the bad stuff in your memory will all be washed away, all gone, all dissipated, and you will wake up feeling like a fresh daisy in the sunlight in a large open field of beautiful flowers. And now you feel your body gradually getting more and more tired as you sink closer and closer into your pillow, and the warm embrace of your blankets are cuddling you. Snugly and warm they are, ever so welcoming and warm, like an embrace from someone you love dearly. And now, close your eyes. Just imagine the little pocket watch swinging to and fro in your mind. Soon enough, you will be fast asleep. But don't you worry, your old pal Dr. Cyneric will be back. I'll be back soon once again to check in on you. But for now, you shall rest, and all will be well. Everything will be well. Sweetest of dreams, my #1 patient. And I hope to see you again ever so soon. I'm certainly hoping you have wonderful dreams. Yes, most wonderful, delightful dreams.